represented by Ekaite Ekanam, said the leaders of the unions must work together with members to succeed.
Teamwork should be the most important thing that you should put across and do it. Teamwork, carry the people along. Whatever you need to do it with others and you will succeed more. One person can do a little, but two people can do more. It is biblical.
The chairman of the Nigeria Labour Congress, Akwa Ibom State Women Committee, Anyete Atai, urged the state government to cooperate with the unions.
My appeal to the state government is simple. All that we need is cooperation. Whenever issues arises that we need the attention of the state government, let them give us a listening ear and let them provide a solution to whatever problem or situation we will present to them. That is all that we need.
Moving away from that story, the first and second quarters of the 2021 budget appraisal exercise organized by the House Committee on Finance and Appropriation, Akwa Ibom State House of Assembly, entered its third day yesterday as ministries, departments and agencies scheduled for the exercise failed to show up. Scheduled for yesterday's exercise were the Judicial Service Commission, Office of the Head of Service, the Ministry of Rural Development and Cooperatives, Akwa Ibom State Roads Maintenance, and other infrastructure maintenance agency. Reasons for their absence were not given, as the chairman of the committee, Udwak Ududa, was not available to provide explanation. Meanwhile, the exercise continues tomorrow, with other ministries, departments and agencies expected at the exercise. And out across River State, where the governor, Ben Ayade, has sacked the Commissioner for Social Housing, Chris Nja. The sack was announced in a statement by Ayade's Special Advisor on Media and Publicity, Christian Ita. It will be recalled that since his defection to the ruling party, All Progressives Congress (APC), the governor has sacked dozens from his cabinet, including aides. According to the statement, the relieving of Chris Itafu Nja of his appointment as Commissioner for Social Housing is with immediate effect. No reason was given for the sack. And out to River State, where Governor Nyesom Wike has rejected the nomination of Loretta Onochie as the National Commissioner of the Independent National Electoral Commission (INEC), accusing the All Progressives Congress (APC) of plotting to rig the 2023 general elections. He stated this yesterday in Port Harcourt as part of the event to mark his 6th year in office, describing her nomination by President Muhammadu Buhari as a negative sign to the nation's democracy. He said despite the floods of protests against her nomination and the general lack of trust in her capacity to remain impartial, it seems the APC-led Senate is determined to confirm her appointment as part of their grand design to rig the 2023 general elections well ahead of time. While describing Onochie as a die-hard APC member, Wike said President Buhari's nominee lacks the general trust to be politically neutral and conduct credible polls. The Senate Minority Leader, Senator Naya Baribe, has warned state houses of assembly not to stifle opposition voices, particularly the recent actions of cowing minority leaders in their midst. Abaribe, in a statement released yesterday in Abuja by his spokesman, Uchenna Awom, bemoaned recent happenings in some state assemblies in the country where minority leaders and opposition party members are hounded as perceived enemies in the performance of their statutory and democratic functions of clear oversight on the executive. He described as worrisome the recent occurrence in the Imo State House of Assembly, where the minority leader and some other members were suspended in a manner that strongly suggests circumvention of democratic ethos. The minority leader therefore advised the state assemblies to always see every party represented on the floor as partners in progress whose viewpoints are all geared towards achieving good governance. Several newspapers in Nigeria yesterday, Monday, published an editorial against media regulations bills being considered at the National Assembly. The editorial, which appeared on the front pages of dailies such as The Punch, The Vanguard, The Nation, This Day, Guardian, and Daily Sun, was sponsored by the Nigeria Union of Journalists, the Nigerian Guild of Editors, and the Newspaper Proprietors Association of Nigeria, with a bold headline titled "Information Blackout: The editorial said the NPC and NBC Media Act amendment bills being considered by the federal lawmakers was geared against the rights of citizens to information. The bills, which are already at the public hearing stage, are being sponsored by Olusegun Odebumi, Chairman of the House of Representatives Committee on Information, National Orientation, Ethics and Values. You're listening to XL News 360 on XL 106.9 FM. We'll take a quick break. Be back shortly with more stories. Do stay with us.
When news breaks, we follow the stories and events where they lead. While they rush to conclusions, we rush to the scene, bringing you the facts as they unfold. They say it's black and white. It's never black and white. XL News 360. Every day, 6:45 a.m., 11:45 a.m., and 5:45 p.m. Be a citizen journalist and report breaking stories from your area by calling our news hotline 0907 328 6240. Also, send pictures and audio via WhatsApp to 0802 200 5155. Slide in our DM at XL 106.9 FM on Facebook and Instagram. XL News 360. Factual, concise, accurate.
It's good to know you're still tuned in to XL News 360. Thank you so much for staying. In the world of business, the federal government has halted its plans to privatize Nigeria's refineries following demands by the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, NNPC, to allow the corporation revamp the dormant facilities. Director General, Bureau of Public Enterprises (BPE), Alex Oko, who spoke to journalists in Abuja while presenting updates on the Bureau's 2021 work plan, said all the refineries under the NNPC management were in various stages of non-production. The federal government also said that the problem with Ajaokuta Steel Company was very complex, although efforts were ongoing to resolve the issues. It could be recalled that the federal government had earlier in the year stated that it would sell or give out in concession some of its assets in order to raise funds to finance the 2021 budget. Outside Nigeria, soldiers today stepped up deployment in South Africa on a mission to quell looting sparked by the jailing of ex-President Jacob Zuma as the death toll from the violence rose to 32. President Cyril Ramaphosa announced late yesterday that he was dispatching troops to help overwhelmed police halt the unrest and restore order, but stores in Johannesburg and Pietermaritzburg, the capital of southeastern KwaZulu-Natal province, were hit by looters for a fifth day running. Premier Sile Zikalala told a news conference today that the toll in KwaZulu-Natal stands at 26, a day after officials confirmed 6 deaths in Gauteng province. The unrest erupted last Friday after Zuma started serving a 15-month term for snubbing a probe into the corruption that stained his 9 years in power. And now talking sports, the Tigers continued their preparation for the forthcoming Tokyo 2020 Olympics with a dominating 94-71 win over fourth-ranked Argentina in an exhibition in Las Vegas on Monday. Both teams were physical in their approach, but it was the Argentines who led 19-17 at the end of the first quarter. Nigerian basketball team, the Tigers, returned with more zeal in the second quarter, outscoring the South Americans 26-14 to take a 10-point lead into a halftime 43-33. At the start of the second quarter, Egbe Udo had a block before going on to score the first points of the quarter, while Precious Achiuwa had the highest rebounds in the second quarter. The team consolidated their efforts in the final quarter, finishing the game 94-71. And those are the stories we follow to you at this time. For more information and inquiries, do well to visit our socials on Facebook and Instagram at XL106.9 FM. Like the page when you find us and follow the handle on Instagram. to be part of the family. Now, for newsworthy events and other happenings from your area that you'd like to draw the attention of our newsroom to, you can call our news hotlines on 0907 328 6240 or 0802 860 0811. Please stay safe and avoid all forms of violence, no matter how provoked. On behalf of the news producer, Menem Enang, I'm Ugo Chukwu Bamidele, thanking you so much for your time and urging you to stay safe. It's a rainy afternoon in the city of Uyo. Do take good care of yourself.
That's the news on Excel 106.9 FM.
XL 1069, your more music station.
You play Tuesday.
She called my name from coast to coast, telling people that she needs me the most. Whenever she passes by, she always finds herself another guy. She will go as far to say that I'm a superstar. But girl, oh girl, I'm not your substitute lover. Oh no. Oh girl, don't take me for no substitute lover. Oh no. You only call me when you need some help. I'm not your substitute lover. You broke up with him, now you need someone to talk to. Your substitute lover. Don't do me like that, don't do me like that. I'm not your substitute lover. Baby, don't start. Go get yourself a substitute lover. Girl, oh girl, I'm not your substitute lover.